Innovations, discoveries, and inventions that have steered and led the whole world to where it is right now, whether they be intentional or accidental, have all been the product of interest, curiosity, and experimentation. The whole process is, of course, initiated by a question in mind like, how often do teenagers aged 12 to 15 upload photos on social media? Are children smarter because of the internet? How do computer viruses spread? Or what percentage of American parents permit tablet use for their toddlers? Some may not be aware that the variation of research questions formulated also yield different kinds of results. One is that the research may require numerical data and statistics. The other, behavior and perception based on thoughts and findings. Respectively, they are coined quantitative and qualitative research. Hi, I'm Joseph Hiram Tesoro, and you're watching Research Guru. Many times do those that undertake a research project find they are not aware of the differences between qualitative and quantitative research. Many mistakenly think the two terms can be used interchangeably. On this video, so that you guys will feel superior over others who have no idea what both types of research are, nor their differences, I will be sharing with you the characteristics of both qualitative and quantitative research to differentiate them in specific and understandable ways. Let's begin with qualitative research. Researchers conduct qualitative research because they acknowledge the human condition and want to learn more and think differently about a research issue. Not surprisingly, the unique nature of qualitative inquiry is characterized by a distinctive set of attributes, all of which impact the design of qualitative research one way or the other.
Absence of truth. It isn't that a qualitative research is full of lies. Qualitative researchers just do not talk about the truth of their findings, but rather the plausibility of them. Because the data sought after in this type of research are based on thoughts and opinions of people, which they may accord from any possible source, there is no assurance that the results of the research can eventually be classified as immediate truth. Significance of context. Nobody would be able to conduct a research without the desire to address an issue, problem, or just a general fascination in a certain circumstance or condition. A qualitative researcher would not just gather information in random without purpose. He would be basing it from pre-established information, be consulting related and reliable sources, and establishing theories based on logic and reality. Importance of meaning. Although the goal of all research is to give meaning and interpretation, qualitative research is unique in the depth of this effort. Qualitative researchers derive meaning from the data by way of multiple sources and evaluating a number of variables such as the context, the language, the impact of the participant-researcher relationship, and the potential for participant and researcher bias. Researcher's role. Qualitative research places the researcher at the center of the data gathering phase, and indeed, the researcher is the instrument by which information is collected. He plays a very critical role in ensuring that the research work is provided with the data it needs for reliable interpretation and conclusion making. Researcher-participant relationship. The closeness of the researcher to the research participants and subject matter yields thorough understanding, which can be beneficial to the careful analysis and interpretation of the outcomes. However, this relationship raises concerns regarding the researcher's ability to collect and interpret data in an objective, unbiased manner.
Next, quantitative research. Quantitative research methods were originally developed in the natural sciences to study natural phenomena. This type of research reflects the philosophy that everything can be described according to a certain type of numerical system.
Reliance to numbers. Having come from the root word quantity, quantitative research is based upon numerical measurements and thus tends to use numbers and statistical methods as key research indicators and tools. Conclusions are arrived at in accordance to the interpretation of statistical information gathered throughout the research work. Exact and reliable. This type of research is associated with researcher detachment, meaning conclusions are reached through producing objective numerical data that is independent from the researcher, unlike in qualitative that relies mostly in the interpretations of one. It is a very controlled exact approach. Validity can be measured numerically using statistical tests, thus manifesting reliability. Pre-established method. Because this type of research is based on numerical measurement and statistical structures from which conclusions can be derived from, quantitative research sets a systematic and logically ordered fashion of organization and presentation that may be replicated or referred upon by other researchers. Presence of proof. A common perception of quantitative research is that the emphasis is on proof rather than discovery. Here, one aims to prove a condition to be true or wrong based on factual, numerical, and statistical data, compared to qualitative research that aims to discover reasons for the occurrence of events. Qualitative and quantitative researching are both just as challenging as one another, yet both are initiated by varying conditions and concluded by different kinds of outcomes. At the end of the day, you are still involved in research work, an effort that makes a positive difference and a clearer perception of the existence of things and conditions in the society, something that makes the Earth a more familiar place to move and live in. Thank you for coming along with me. I am Joseph Hiram Tesoro, and this is Research Guru. Goodbye.